Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Fielded at the 7. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They've got first down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
Chris Jenkins. 2 yards on the
operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds a man, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Run on first down. Here's Murray. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
That's another Cardinals first down.
The give now to Benson. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Murray setting up to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Cardinals
in the red zone now. And they take this in for the score. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Get those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, paving the way. Those 2 touchdowns, yeah, played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Finds him over the middle. Short pickup to their own 31. Bobby Okereke making that stop. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the 2nd time. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and we might even hear a few boo birds.
A gain of 10
They get an
yards.
even 10 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cardinal first down.
Handoff headed left to Benson. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, right, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Again for the first time to Rachaad White. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cardinals 40.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's White again. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to it. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it'll really break the backs of the defense.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Burrow on the play action. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And it's going to be interesting to see, Brock, if they're a little rattled, seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros, and part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Benson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Bengals get to him and take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, should have had enough another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Jackson Hill on the coverage.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play action now. Burrow gets everything he has under this one. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Behind the line, he lost that football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And he not only recovers the fumble, Brock, but he's able to get back beyond the line of scrimmage, too. Clear disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Throw here, third down. He's got the first down grab, he's still going. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Right side caught by Higgins. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Second play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Again, it's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the gun, it's Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Benson now from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Arizona.
Murray to throw. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short blocks. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these men...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Bengals going down here. 6 DBs out there, third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Bengals and Rachaad White ready to take over once again. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. First and 10, it's a get to White. Well, he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Burrow from the gun. He's on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. First and 10 at the 37.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 1 at the 47.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. To his back, here's Rachaad White. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
That's good for a Bengals.
Burrow now on first down. Pulled in by his back, White. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
White trying this straight ahead. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Burrow setting the throw. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bengals first down.
White gets this one on his own lead. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Down at the 18-yard line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here in Paycor. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Offense is set. First and 10.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
One play action here. Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
For Calvin Austin. Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Second and 10 now. It's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Almost has 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
McPherson's kick is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. So first and 10 now from the 30. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Brought in right side. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. He's making a bid for it. Breaks the tackle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. And motion to receiver left. First and 10. Murray. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Cardinals.
Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. On the 40, here comes second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They bring Wilson in motion right. Murray on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. He dropped this down right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to line. This is second and 4. Rolling from the gun here. He takes it himself. Ball is out. Burrow lost it. And the Cardinals grab it. There he goes. Right sideline. And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown. The Cardinals tie it just before halftime. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Cardinals take the lead on that successful kick.
Bengals 13.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. Keeps away from one. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Bengals with one final possession now in our opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4.
Burrow.
It's now second and 6.
Right back to Chase. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Bengals.
Throw from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Cincinnati uses its second timeout.
2nd and 6. At the 46.
Again, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. And this is the Niners' defense making the big play. They knock the football out, force the fumble, scoop it, and they're taking it back the other way. What a game-changing play. Touchdown. The Niners have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's Jahan Dotson. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Steelers got the win in this one by 9. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bengals and Rachaad White ready to take over once again. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still 1st down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow hits his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a gain of 16. Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, White. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
We've set it down from the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Burrow back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. The give now to White. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and short.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows the lead to 5.
I know we get so enamored with a one-handed catch, an amazing throw, but I am telling you, that kick from that distance is just as impressive. The leg strength, the power, he drives it low, and he finds a way to get an enormous 3 points.
The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator job number 1 is?
Stop them up.
They've been doing it.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Punting unit out now. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bengals and Rachaad White ready to take over once again. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Lays out, what a catch! That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
15 yards. And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the
Move the chains!
yard line.
Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Burrow to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards.
On third down, here's Burrow. Has it downfield. It's Chase. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
A gain of 34 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down. First down and goal to go.
Up the middle, here goes White. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Working now from the gun. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Couldn't get it the last two snaps. Another shot at 6 here on third and goal. Free play here. Let's see what he does. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We've got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
Offside. Defense.
Now they got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Going after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals push the lead up to 12.
Cardinals 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Now begin this drive with Benson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And that will not be enough for a first down. Murray to throw here on third. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That'll be the first and more. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Starting on the ground. Here's White. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Again, this is White. He was almost headed worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there. Third and short, it's Burrow. Finds a man right side. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. They've got first down here from the 36.
And the Bengals first down.
It's White on the give. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third down run from White. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder.
46-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Boy, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have them be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Now Murray on the play fake. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. He's stepping up, and he's going to run. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
The tackle by Demetrius Knight. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. He has this one past the 15. Will start downhill in the Bengals territory. From the gun on this 3rd down, it's Murray. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Trey Palmer. A 7-yard pickup.
From the gun, a run for White. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
He's got Kasicki complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down? I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Jordan battle there defensively.
Murray. Wilson on a slant. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Murray with a sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Here's the backup. First throw. This one quickly to Harrison. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Second and manageable. He's throwing. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards. And the Cardinals, 1st down.
And send a receiver left.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cardinals
throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
To number 14, Michael Wilson. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Same guy, Wilson again. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Working quickly here.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Cardinals.
They put a receiver in motion right. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Cardinals.
Option play they give to Benson. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Has it in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and he had 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals make it an 11-point ball game. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. First and 10, it's a gift to White. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Quick on the draw to White. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Murray setting up to throw.
Kate, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal they had right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Wilson's got it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Finds a man right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Another throw coming from Murray. That's complete to Wilson. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Cardinals 1st down.
Back to the air, Murray. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Loss on the play. It's 2nd down and goal.
From the gun, it's Murray. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here he is to throw. Complete right side to Washington. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Desperation time here on 4th. And we're going to stay at a 2-score game, Brock. That's incomplete on 4th and goal as they turn it over on downs. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. He picks up the 1st down for the Bengals. That is the last thing they need to lock away this win. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.